Kristi Funk has dedicated her entire career to preventing and treating breast cancer, and today she's going to share a smoothie recipe to help prevent cancer. And she, as well as myself, is pretty excited about this smoothie. I've never seen you this excited.
I am convinced that this truly is the most cancer-kicking beverage on planet Earth. You ready?
Whoa.
So we're going to start off with a cup and a half of soy milk. So soy is a phytoestrogen. Plant-based estrogens actually are healthy in your body, decreasing the bad estrogens. And guess what you get to do? Drop your prostate cancer risk by 70%.
So soy, because look, a lot of people have been scared about the potential interaction with hormones of eating too much soy. You're saying
it's incorrect. Six huge studies
this.
since 2009 show that there are different estrogen receptors in your body. Alpha is the bad one attached to cancer. Beta is the good one hit by soy milk and other soy products like tempeh miso. And so
I can eat tofu now too?
Please eat tofu.
Okay.
2 to 3 servings a day. Prostate cancer plummets. Breast cancer, 60% less. And if you have breast cancer, 29% less death.
Wow.
Just from 2 to 3 servings of soy a day.
FYI, I'm having fun. This is really good. Soy milk, what else?
Moving on, the two powerhouses in this smoothie. Leafy greens, okay, your cruciferous vegetables. Nobody wants broccoli in a smoothie, so we're gonna do some spinach and some kale.
Nice.
And you can, if you don't like the taste of green smoothies, you can also use a green powder mix and just put that in and you'll get more of the berry flavor. Oh,
all right,
the
we got the
second
greens.
powerhouse.
Speaking of berries.
2 cups of berries. These phytonutrients in here literally send these free radical scavengers coursing through your veins to seek and destroy cancer cells. I'm not lying.
Down with free
Just
radicals.
like the greens. Down with the free radicals.
Yes.
Okay, so moving on, we have, speaking of berries, there was this study, 3,100 foods, everything from coconuts to Coca-Cola was studied for the antioxidant power. Guess was at the tippity top? The Indian gooseberry, which nobody has that in their supermarket. So we're going to use amla, which is the powder form of the Indian gooseberry. Moving on, we've got curcumin, or the active form of turmeric. So a quarter teaspoon of that.
Love
Here
that.
comes the amla.
Curcumin is so powerful, it causes apoptosis, which is a way of saying cancer cell suicide. But it's not going to work in your body unless you add a pinch of the piperine from pepper. Pepper will take the bioavailability of curcumin from barely detectable in your body to 2,000%.
Hey, real quick.
That's why
Hey,
this
docs,
is a
we're
little
gonna play a drinking game. Every time Dr. Funk says apoptosis, we drink.
Okay.
Yum.
All right, so now we need a healthy fat, apoptosis. And the healthiest, get this, I don't know if you guys know this, the highest concentration of omega-3 fatty acids in any food on planet Earth, it is not salmon, my friends, flax seeds.
Yeah, flax it like you mean it. Okay,
Brown
so
flax seeds are so powerful. They have 100 times the lignans of any other food on Earth, and lignans decrease estrogen in your body and stop cancer cells from growing.
To that.
so wait, are the dates in the banana just to sweeten it up?
No, the dates have fiber. Fiber binds estrogen in your GI tract, so you poop it out. The banana, the rutin is an anti-inflammatory, as is our cinnamon, more anti-inflammatory. And then one of my last favorites for the smoothie is going to be green tea. So 2 ounces of brewed green tea, or I just often cut a green tea bag open and throw the whole leaves in there, or throw in a little bit of the matcha powder.
It kind of adds a nice little unique flavor to it.
Beyond flavor, it adds polyphenols coursing through your blood that literally identify and stop cancer cells from growing and metastasizing. Very powerful. That is oh goodness gracious, my my aloe vera inner fillet gel. It doesn't have to be this complicated. You can just buy it in a jar. 1/4 cup of that. Also powerful anti-inflammatory in your body, and it revs up your immune system. So aloe vera, by the gel, it is not aloe juice and it's not aloe water. Inner fillet only.
It is the fillet.
Now,
can I say one thing as you blend this?
yes.
Incredibly well balanced.
Yes.
You would not know that this is loaded with ingredients to help prevent cancer, anti-inflammatory across
Heart
the
health,
board.
Alzheimer's. This is a whole body.
This is something that, hey, I'm adding to the repertoire. I'm going to add this to the repertoire. I love this. All right, let's see it. Let's see it blend. Boom.
Oh,
That's how it's done. Best part Dr. Funk's Cancer Kicking Smoothie, one of many tips in her new book, Breasts, the Owner's Manual. That's going to be available in the spring. We're going to have more on her book and a link to this wonderful recipe on our website, thedoctorstv.com.
That doesn't mean some veggies aren't better than others. Some of these vegetables target multiple cancers at the same time. So using this groundbreaking new data, let's play Which is Healthier? Imagine you're standing in line at one of those custom made-to-order salad places where you get to choose your lettuce, choose your toppings, and then choose your dressing. Let's assume you don't have a strong family history of any particular cancer, and so aren't trying to hone in on avoiding one tumor over any other. First, let's choose our lettuce. Boston, endive, radicchio, romaine, or spinach? Which is healthier? Out of the 5, spinach is number 1 against breast cancer. Remember, the farther down, the better it is at slowing down these cancer cells. Number 1 against brain tumors. Number 1 against kidney cancer. Number 1 against lung cancer. And pediatric brain tumors. That's why we need to feed our kids spinach. Number 1 against pancreatic cancer, prostate cancer, and stomach cancer. Now, it's not number 1 overall. There are 16 vegetables more powerful at stopping stomach cancer growth than spinach, but out of those 5 salad greens, spinach wins out across the board against every cancer type tested. What if the salad place said they were out of spinach, though? Which comes in second out of the 4 left to choose from? For breast cancer, radicchio is number 2. Against brain tumors, radicchio. Kidney cancer, radicchio. Radicchio. Romaine, radicchio, radicchio, and radicchio. So overall, out of those choices for greens, radicchio is second healthiest. Back to the menu. Next, we get to choose 4 toppings. Now, there's a long line of people behind you, all staring at us to make our choice. We don't have time to ponder and pick the 4 absolute best, but we can at least make a guess as to roughly where on the graph they are. Yes or no? According to this amazing new data, do carrots slow down cancer cell growth rates more than 50%? Yes or no? The answer is no, 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 and no. So, shredded carrots aren't going to make our top toppings choice. What about shredded beets? Yes or no? Yes. Super yes. Brain tumor, just beat it. Kidney cancer is a no, close to 50%, but not quite there. But then, yes, 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 yes. So, overall, yes for beets. Are we putting cucumber on our salad? As tasty as they may be, no. For most cancers, it suppressed tumor cell growth less than 50%. What about tomatoes? No tomatoes either. What about a potato? You can actually choose potatoes for your salad. Yes or no? No potatoes either. Wait a second, no iceberg lettuce, carrots, cucumbers, tomatoes, potatoes? That's all people eat. That's the problem. Even people eating their vegetables aren't really eating their vegetables. The majority of veggies people commonly eat have little effect. Cutting to the chase. The line at the salad place is now out the door at this point. In this study, there was one clear winner, one vegetable that completely 100% stopped cancer growth in 7 out of the 8 tumor lines. One of the most important findings of the year. Which vegetable was it? Was it bok choy, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, fiddlehead ferns, garlic, kale, or red cabbage? Number 1 against breast cancer, garlic. Number 1 against brain tumors, garlic. Number 2 against kidney cancer, lung cancer, garlic. Childhood brain tumors, garlic. Pancreatic cancer, garlic. Prostate cancer, and stomach cancer, garlic. So might I suggest a garlicky salad dressing? But wait, is it just that garlic is toxic to all cells? Yes, it stops the growth of cancer cells, but maybe it stops the growth of healthy cells too. That wouldn't be good. They tested for that. The black bars are the cancer cells. The white bars are the normal cells. As you can see, garlic slams cancer cells, but doesn't touch normal cells. And the same thing with pretty much all the vegetables. They're selective. They go after the cancer cells, but leave the normal cells alone. Veggies are amazing. Now, if you didn't pick garlic and instead chose one of those others, you probably weren't far off. The 2 best families of vegetables for cancer prevention are the cruciferous vegetables, like broccoli, kale, cabbage, and the allium family vegetables, like garlic, onions, and leeks. Let me just run through this one last time to highlight this important concept. Starting from the beginning, cruciferous vegetables in green, allium family vegetables in yellow. So what I want you to notice is the clustering of colors over to the right side, which illustrates the power of these 2 superfood classes of vegetables, whether for breast cancer, brain cancer, kidney cancer, lung cancer, or brain cancer. Interestingly, you'll notice that bok choy is often the kind of odd one out, apparently the least healthy of the cruciferous vegetables. Pancreatic cancer, prostate cancer, and finally, stomach cancer. So, you know all those recipes that start with like garlic and onions, and then you throw in some greens? That is the way to eat. The researchers conclude the inclusion of cruciferous and allium family vegetables in the diet is essential for effective dietary-based chemopreventive or cancer preventive strategies.